Hey, sir. Sir, you're double parked here. The hazards don't matter. Let's keep it moving.
Listen, I'm just dropping it off. That's it. I'm just dropping.
Sir, it doesn't matter. You need to find a parking space.
Listen. I'm putting it in park for
Stop
exactly 2
fighting.
seconds. Hey. Just calm. I got this under control.
Ma'am,
I got this
please
under
don't get
control.
involved.
Hey. I'm telling her right now. I've
Sir,
got it under control.
Sir,
Listen,
don't yell at your
I'm
wife
talking to my
like that.
girlfriend.
Stop yelling.
Wife. We have the same last name. Fine, but there's a lot of Smiths out there.
I didn't know, sir. Sir, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're really sorry. I'm double parked right now. We're both named
What do
Smith.
you
We're double Smith in a
mean?
double parking spot. What is this?
Sir, I get you're a tourist and this is a vacation spot for you, but I'm gonna need you to move the vehicle.
Move the vehicle. What do you want me to do? Put it in neutral and get out and push it?
Sir,
You know, get behind the wheel and you drive it out of the way.
Sir,
if you want it to move so bad, you can do it.
oh, it's broken down now? I thought you were just dropping something off.
I'm dropping her off, but I'm trying to. You make me just reverse out of here. Why don't I just get out and push it then?
Sir, let's calm down.
No, you think I'm fat? You think I could use the exercise? Clearly.
Did I ever say that, sir?
You
Well,
could
yeah,
lose
you're
some weight.
giving me the
You could lose
eyes.
some weight.
Oh,
Smith.
ma'am. Let's not get involved.
Don't
please.
talk to my girlfriend, not wife,
sir,
like that.
Sir. Let's just calm down. Let's listen to episode 8 on Taurus the podcast. That's right, everybody. It's episode 8 of Taurus, the podcast where we dip, dabble, and explore a little bit of everything.
Skadoosh.
Welcome. First podcast of 2018. How are you guys doing?
Pretty freaking great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
A lot going on.
So very much. Collier, how you doing?
I'm doing swell. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is. The rain is
not
stopped.
raining.
Yes. This episode is probably going to come out in a week, so it might be raining
could
then.
be raining.
Let's hope it
Yes.
is. Let's hope you're stuck inside listening to Taurus the podcast.
That's right. I hope everyone has a safe summer full of lots of vacation and other such things.
And work. Don't forget about work.
Get that J-O-B.
You gotta get that money.
Get the
you know?
J-O-B.
That's right. You can sleep when you're dead. That's what I always say.
You can sleep when you die. 2 Chainz.
Sleep When I'm Dead is a great documentary about Steve Aoki on Netflix.
I actually did really like that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
That's when I learned
like
that he
Steve
like
Aoki.
cakes people, which is just great.
Oh, yeah. That's a big thing in his shows.
Cake?
Yeah, he takes
Yeah.
a cake and throws it into the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
What type of cake?
Just like a vanilla sheet cake.
yeah, it's incredible. It's like many tiered, and he just lobs it, and people
It's
want
like
it.
a
Like they bring
wedding cake.
posters.
Yeah,
that
you
say,
bring
"Cake
posters.
me,
They're like,
Steve."
cake me.
I'm stand out on the street saying cake me. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
like-
sir.
I could just
Ma'am.
Calm down.
like a little callback
Please,
joke there.
please,
you guys remember that? It was just 5 minutes ago. You
yeah,
guys
we're
remember
trying
that.
to
It wasn't even 5 minutes ago. This is like
we're 2 minutes in. We're 2 minutes and
1
43
minute
seconds
and
in.
35 seconds ago. You know,
Well, geez, I've lost all sense of time and identity.
All right. Well, we hope you guys like that. We're trying a new thing. We're doing a little skit, little skit guy at the beginning of our episodes now.
If nothing else, I had a good time.
I had a great time. If you guys hate it, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Yeah, we don't care. We're gonna do it every episode now.
I don't apologize to anybody
That's
except
right.
for myself.
He just takes name.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
That's really that
deep.
hurts, man.
Oh, just got a text update. My Xbox is on its way to carrying facility. That's right. I ordered an Xbox.
That's right. Welcome back to We Track Williams Xbox. It has just left Iowa City, Iowa.
Nope, it was in Tucson, Arizona.
Iowa City.
Well, that's not as fun as Iowa City.
It was in Arizona.
Have you ever been to Iowa City? It's beautiful.
It
Maybe
is
I-
beautiful.
Where
You can
is
just
Iowa
walk
City?
out there.
In Iowa.
Yeah,
it's in Iowa.
It's in
Okay.
Iowa.
Right smack. It's like outside of Des Moines because everything is technically outside of Des Moines. But
It's Des Moines. I don't want you to mispronounce
French.
it for the rest of your life, but it's Des Moines.
you didn't want me to embarrass myself in public.
Precisely. Actually, I enjoy watching you
Well,
embarrass
I'm a
yourself.
walking scene, so I mean, this is coming from the guy who's going to walk outside and say "cake me."
Yeah.
But you know, when I go outside and say "cake me," it's a completely different implication.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Well, that's just because I like. Well, I'm not even going to say that. Can't say cream pie. Wouldn't want to say that.
You just said
You
it.
ever had a
You
Boston
just said
cream
it,
pie?
Big Boss. Ooh, Boston
Cream.
cream. That's my
Yeah.
favorite donut.
Yeah.
I had
mine
some
too.
very good donuts
No, it's
from
not.
Sublime Donuts, our first sponsor for the day.
Sublime Donuts.
That's right. Sublime Donuts. You want some dough and you wanted to fill your hole.
And
Sublime
if you want
Donuts,
it to
your
cost
man.
significantly more than any other donut
Dunkin'
place.
Donuts or
yeah.
Krispy Kreme. You got to go to Sublime.
They are just a little bit better. So
They are
you know,
open. They are open 24
24
hours a
hours.
day though.
They are located.
I got
something.
donuts delivered to my house at 12:30 last night.
What? Did you?
Yeah.
What happened
Why
to going
am I
to bed at
hesitant
10?
to believe
huh?
that?
Well,
What happened to
I
going
was
to bed at 10?
asleep.
Huh?
I just wanted to wake up and have a donut there.
Huh?
You know?
Huh?
I was asleep
So where'd they put it?
just outside.
Why do I not believe this story?
Well, it was my brother. That's who
Oh.
delivered it to me. But
Oh.
they were delicious. I had two. They were the Nutella ones. Highly recommend.
Okay. So drop it down south. What's your favorite Sublime donut? I mean, if you have $5 just burning a hole in your pocket,
Go get
what
half
better
a
to
donut.
do? That's right.
The A-Town cream. Do you love that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Sublime
yeah.
only in Atlanta?
Maybe. I think there are 2 locations in Atlanta.
There's one in Mercedes-Benz.
Well, 3 then. I think there's one in DeKalb County, but I've never been there.
I'll do a Google search.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Then there's one downtown. I would really wish
It's not really downtown. It's more like Georgia Tech,
Georgia Tech's downtown.
I guess.
It's like in between downtown and midtown.
No, I'm only seeing one on the quick Google search.
There is 2. I've been to it. It's on Briarcliff Road.
So
Briarcliff.
That's right. So everyone come out to sunny Kansas City, Missouri. Go on Briarcliff Road. Stop messing with my mic.
one, that's your headphones. 2, that I was trying to mess with my headphones.
Ah, well.
Oh, they have some in New York.
Just messing about.
Really?
You know?
Wait, no, I don't know why that's showing me New York and it says Georgia Tech. Oh yeah, North Druid Hills. Yeah. Whoa, they have one in
Yo.
Thailand.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, I went to a Baskin Robbins in Vietnam. once.
Bangkok, Thailand.
There's a Sublime. Is it the same chain?
Yes. It says location. It says USA locations. Gives the Georgia Tech location and the North Druid Hills location on Briarcliff, and then it gives Bangkok, Thailand.
But what kind of business model is that? You're like, yeah, we have 1 location here, 2 maybe. But it's time to go international. Like,
Hey,
You know,
maybe
I'm
the
pretty
owner
sure
likes to travel.
I'm pretty sure Sublime Donuts started in Bangkok and just made its way to Atlanta.
they're
you
like,
know?
this comes on a rat.
Sublime is a Thai word. That's what they speak. Thai. I don't
Well,
even
it's
know.
Thailand, so
Yeah, that's correct. I don't-
Bangkok's backpacking country.
Well, speaking of backpacking, you two gents are going on a long trip. Talk about it.
Yes, we are.
Andrew and I are embarking alone through the Swiss Alps.
Yeah,
To
I've
go
decided
visit.
that grizzled and weary is the only way through this
Yeah.
hellhole.
Visit
So
Frankenstein.
it'll be a blast. What do you think?
I think blast is the best word to describe it.
You know what's fun is back in the day they used to call tuberculosis consumption because it would just eat people
Oh.
alive. It would make them so skinny.
I thought you got tuberculosis from. I don't even know.
No.
No,
Well,
I thought that's what they originally thought. That from,
they
like,
did originally think they thought it was like
overconsumption.
bad air, and they thought it was from like
Oh.
they did, but then they also thought you could like consume
Yeah.
something, but they were kind of right because it's a bacteria, but it doesn't matter. But so what I'm thinking is tuberculosis is a great way to lose weight.
You know, there are a lot of weight loss methods out there right now, but I think you're onto something, Andrew.
Yeah, I'll talk to Oprah about it.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
not Oprah Winfrey.
Shout
but
out to
Oprah that
whoever-
lives down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A quick shout out to the person who got a letter from me that had that anecdote in it right there, which then inspired this anecdote on Taurus the podcast.
Hint: it was not me. Or
It
William.
wasn't.
I
really
don't.
know
Who
who's
did
talking
you
But
about.
send
you know
a
who you are.
Who did you send a letter to?
It's
You gonna bleep
confidential.
this?
Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have our correspondence going.
Did she listen to the podcast?
You know, I don't know, but it's kind of like a virus in their school, so I'm sure word gets around.
So, guys,
What you guys been watching on Netflix? I just
what did I watch this morning? Watching a TV show. I was watching Stranger Things. It's a good show.
are you caught up?
I've already watched all of it. Yeah,
You're watching it again?
but I just kind of turned it on in the background.
Okay. What are you partaking?
You know, right now it's been a lot of documentary.
Okay.
I just watched Netflix's special Evil Genius about the
About me.
Erie, Pennsylvania pizza bombing. It was fairly good. It was also about Collier because he likes, I guess.
Whoa.
yeah.
Not really. I don't.
We don't
like that.
condone any of that here at
Oh,
Tourist.
correct.
Absolutely none of it. So that's why I thought it was an off-color joke there, Collier. What else? I've been watching a lot of movies. Not a lot of TV, a lot of movies.
Oh, what movies? Toss a couple out.
Toss a couple out. Lost in Translation, which is Sofia Coppola, is fantastic.
Oh my goodness.
So good.
Amazing.
Just you like it? Was you
Yes.
riveted by it?
I
And then
thought it was really good.
and then Her. So it's been a lot of like
Oh, the
similarly
phone
toned
one?
movies. Yeah.
I,
A lot of
I
Scarlett
watched part of
Johansson.
that.
You do you need to not like it? It's a slow burn.
How long ago did that movie come out?
2015. It actually won the Academy
Really?
Award for Best Screenplay that year. Yeah.
Ooh,
Thought it was longer than
knowledge.
that.
Spit the knowledge.
Yeah,
Like
Spike Jonze.
2010. But I guess I was wrong.
I just watched the Netflix series, or maybe it didn't start on Netflix, but it's on Netflix now. Safe.
Oh,
What's that one about?
Really liked it.
I wanted to watch that.
I recommend it. I watched it in one day.
Give us a quick synopsis.
Okay, so I'll just basically tell you about the first episode.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, of course. This girl, it starts out at a funeral.
That's all I need to know.
This girl's
I'm in.
mother died of cancer. And so it's just her sister, and her dad living together. And that girl goes to a party with her boyfriend who's older than her. The boyfriend found dead in the backyard. She goes missing. The whole 8 episodes are about trying to find her. The mother that died told her something on her deathbed that kind of caused all this. It's a great show.
Sounds good.
British murder mystery. The reason it's called Safe.
It's British. That's fantastic.
Yeah, the reason it's called Safe is because they live in this like
England.
gated community where it's safe, but
Mhm.
then this thing happens. So
It's not safe
Not
anymore.
safe
And it's on
anymore.
Netflix.
Netflix, yeah, it's a quick 8 episodes, 40-minute episodes. You can really just kind of whip through it.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm putting on the queue.
Horizon.
I love to whip. Yeah.
Do you also like to nene?
Whip. And then, yeah, sometimes I nay change it up, you know.
Can I watch you next time?
You can watch me whip and watch me nay
There it is.
and then watch me whip, watch me nay.
Mm.
Great poet once said those words, I believe.
Was it Dickens?
Mr.
Or was
Mr.
it
Frost.
Was it Frost? 2 roads
Yeah.
converge in a forest, and I took the one where I can whip and nene.
Yeah, I believe that is word. I'm impressed. That was word for word
Yeah.
what poem I was thinking of.
You know, I heard
Fun.
he recited that one on his deathbed as he was going. He just dropped that.
Yeah. Well, you know, nature's first green is nene. The hardest hue to whip.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, William, what do you have planned this summer?
I'm working every day, 9 to 5.
Have you started working today or no?
No, I start June 4th, next Monday. So, yeah.
June
Okay.
4th is next Monday. Is that correct? Oh, June 1st is this Friday. Oh, today's the last day of May. What
Yes.
do you know?
We
Yeah.
don't need to talk about that.
Yeah.
I have a good question for you guys.
Toss it out.
What is your favorite streetwear brand?
None of the above. I like regular clothes. Sorry, that's an unpopular opinion. I'll think of a more creative answer after the commercial break.
Presser Tech.
Oh boy. You ever wanted to tune your car like a piano? Well, we can't do that for you because your car is not an instrument, but it is kind of a computer a little
It's a
bit.
bunch of instruments.
If you want some guy to crawl up inside your hood and fiddle around for a little bit, you want some red-haired, sly mother-looking effer to take pictures of your car and send it to his basketball team, you've come to the right/wrong place.
Sons Mafia.
Presser Tech.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite streetwear brand, William?
Streetwear. Probably, I don't know if you'd really call it streetwear, but Cole Bennett, who makes music videos, has a brand
I've seen
called
him.
Lyrical Lemonade, and I really like the merch that they put out. I never buy it because it's like $100 hoodies, and I just
Well, yeah.
not that big of a fan of. I am a big fan of him, actually. He's really paved the way.
But are you a $100 fan?
No,
Yeah.
I've spent too much money on merch and streetwear lately.
But you do have some style, I will say.
I'm a bigger fan of artistic apple juice.
What is artistic apple juice?
He was making fun of Lyrical Lemonade.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, nice. I really that was pretty slow of me, as the Brits would say.
I think most people would say that. Oh,
All right. So you guys have any interest in the NBA Finals at all?
not at all.
Nothing from me
Season
either.
4,
why
Cavs versus Warriors.
Why do they do this to me every f***ing year? Am I allowed to,
I
am I allowed to
think-
drop f bombs?
I think
I'll take them out. but
Oh,
you
okay.
can
Sorry.
talk to me.
I
That's
think they
just
do.
work for you then.
I think they do them just for you. So I'm like, oh, that kid,
Yeah.
Andrew, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing this for him.
I think they just kind of. I'm not even gonna say that. That'd be just horrible.
Most things you say are horrible.
I like the
yeah.
NBA more than the NFL. Like as a
I disagree.
no, I not
I
like
do.
to watch. Like as a committee of people,
Really?
I think the people in charge of the NBA are better than the people of the NFL.
Yeah,
That's definitely-
less brain damage.
Less brain damage, less, domestic abuse.
No, I just mean like who's in charge. Like I don't like Roger.
Yeah,
Goodell.
Roger Goodell's a piece of work. And so is like
piece
most
of work.
every NFL team owner. Luckily, most NBA teams are owned by like conglomerates. So that doesn't really come up as often
Yeah.
unless you're Mark Cuban.
Well, I'm a big fan.
Hey, Mark, I know you're a listener. You're a big fan?
He's
I am
my
a
favorite
passive
owner.
fan, but I'm not
Of
going to
what?
bad talk him.
Passive fan of what?
He's got what his.
Well,
That's-
none of this is going in because
Yeah.
we cannot talk badly about that man.
I know you
Yeah.
really can't. That's why I was saying I was passively a fan.
All right, so
Well,
don't say his name anymore, and then we'll just
Yeah.
keep this part in.
Can I just call him?
No,
All right, I'll call him
we
Marty.
also probably shouldn't talk about other people's children.
yeah,
I-
that didn't go well for another podcast.
Saddam Hussein has kids.
No,
Oh.
no. This other podcast was on their promo tour, and they went.
Give me the tea.
Oh, Deez Samara, the podcast we're listening to earlier,
Okay.
went on a promo tour for their tour, and they were at the Breakfast Club, popular New York radio station. And a couple episodes back, actually on their TV show, they made a comment about the DJ at that radio station's wife.
Oh, that's no good.
Really wasn't that bad, but
Okay. Oh, all right.
in my opinion. But I mean, he was talking about his wife, and they really just kind of came at each other in the studio. No physical altercations,
Right, but they had a little spat.
he sulked and he patted.
Actually.
Yeah, I don't know. It was he's kind of whining. It wasn't really
The guy
an
who's
attack.
the husband was whining.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's kind of embarrassing.
that's a little bit of a facement, especially for like a hip hop radio station.
Yeah, and then he walked out. It was just awkward. They apologized, but then they're like, "We're not really sorry," and they still continue to joke about it on every
I
episode.
mean, they're gonna stand by their jokes. It's their own personal creative property. Like you can't put in anything to an episode that you don't stand by. So like, that's why if you were to ask me on the street, did I just say the F word 17 times in a row on Taurus the podcast? Yeah, I did. Like they're gonna stand by that joke. That's why I'm gonna say. And if you ask me later, did you do that? I'd say yeah.
I would deny it.
I'd probably deny it too. Yeah.
Sorry, that's gonna be about 30 seconds of just splicing right there for you.
Yeah, it's
That's
just some
Dolphin
dolphin
noises.
noises.
my favorite.
My favorite. All right, Collier's currently playing with my pocket knife, so if you hear that little clicking noise in wow. If you hear that, that's Collier. So sorry.
Boss.
Who's your guys' favorite high Renaissance painter?
Well, as an art school student,
You want to give us an
I,
answer?
I don't actually have
Actually,
one. I
tell
don't-
us what kind of art you were doing in Napa, because you said you had to submit a painting to get in.
Yeah.
What was that like? Were you even doing art much there at all?
Oh yeah, I printed every day.
Okay, so you printed. What does that mean?
So printing is an often forgotten art skill that not many people think about, but it's actually where a lot of the money is. Because you can make a lot of prints and it's still considered artistic. You most oftentimes start with some piece of metal.
Okay.
And that piece of metal is the size of your print pretty much. You take that piece of metal, you coat it in some sort of ground, which is like a waxy substance. From there, you kind of draw into the wax and it kind of scratch the wax away and kind of scratch into the metal a little bit, just to get it started. And then you put it in this acid, and the acid melts away the metal where the wax has been removed from. So it kind of creates lines. From there, then you make your own ink. You kind of just take the pigments and mix it with this oil, make ink, and then you put the ink into the lines. Then you have to like wipe it with your hand to get the ink off the plate, except for where it is on the lines.
So it's just in the indentations in the wax.
No, the wax is gone. The indentation's in
Oh,
the
okay.
metal,
Okay.
the actual metal.
That's what the acid did?
The acid, yeah. So you take the wax off after you've soaked it in
Okay.
acid. Then you wipe all the ink into the lines. Then you run it through this big press with paper on top of it, and it prints it out onto paper, and then you need a different plate for each color you do. So every time you have a different color, you have to have a different plate with the same exact indentation for it to line up.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
I was legitimately interested, and I think our listeners were too, Collier. So maybe,
Have
and this
some-
is just a suggestion,
have some respect. Have some just respect.
just basic
RESPCT.
decency.
ECT. Oh, goodness.
Were you raised in a barn like Jesus? Come on.
I am Jesus.
Oh, that's really great. That's really great. Now you're just blaspheming.
Blaspheming.
Classy.
Classy, real classy of ya. Thoughts about Panda Express?
Twice a year, good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The
statement.
Denver airport, best Panda Express in the world.
Six Flags.
More flags, an
Less
average amount of fun.
Less fun.
It's a totally average amount.
No, the more flags you have, the less fun.
It's
What can you say?
let's talk here,
Let's
guys.
have a little combo.
Let's lay it out all on the table.
The brand is strong. What do you got to say?
It's okay.
Grow more palm trees.
The brand is strong.
The brand,
The brand
the
is strong. My guts hurt. The brand is strong. Ah,
I'm confused.
the
Uh,
brand is so strong. No, we can't talk about that on the podcast.
bow, bow, bow.
That's a boom. If you know about my medical issues,
Boom.
boom.
Wow, that's a throwback.
If you know about my medical issues, there aren't really.
Oh, if
Yeah.
you know about my medical issues, shout out to
That's
my
a
brother
mad boom.
who thinks that my body just wants me to
It's a
die.
temple.
No, my body it's conspiring to kill me, and I'm starting to believe him.
You do have a lot of issues every
Yeah. Yeah. So last summer, and I already told this story, we maxed out. We set our record at 5 surgeries. This summer, we already have 1 slated, and I'm hoping to get more.
You're having surgery this summer?
Yes, sir, I am.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
We can talk about it. I just have to get something removed from my throat and then biopsied.
Oh,
So it's going to be hella fun.
is it dangerous?
That doesn't sound fun.
Is it dangerous? Potentially. As of right now, no.
Okay,
Yeah. And then, yeah.
interesting.
So if you ever just think that your body wants you dead, come talk to me. Let's have a little.
Is it kind of like
Tit-a-tat.
an always
Drop it down
always
south.
situation, or like you're gonna pull through?
No, you're not
Wha-
going to pull through.
I mean, I think we're going to pull through this one, but I know there'll be something else. I mean, last year, my favorite surgery I got, and they know what I'm talking about. I was 0.06. I was in the 0.06% of men. So I think the universe just wants me in a hospital
But
bed.
you're in the 0.03% of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not really, but
I mean, there's more women than men in the world, I think, right? Yeah. But I don't know. So you boys know how to build a thatch roofed hut?
No, do you?
you know it.
Oh my God.
Tell us about
I
it.
built one.
Do I ever?
Oh yeah, didn't you go to
Yeah.
Cambodia and build a hut?
I did.
You built a hut?
Yeah.
Then please elucidate.
Out of bamboo.
Remember when we tried to do that in your
Fun.
backyard?
Yeah.
You guys tried to build a
Didn't
hut?
work. Do you remember
Did-
when we cut all that
We
bamboo
cut
down?
so
Oh my
much
God.
bamboo down to do this.
I bet it grew back in a day.
Oh yeah, no, bamboo is the real problem.
But no, English ivy is the real problem, and that kills trees.
Bamboo can grow a foot in a day.
But English ivy kills trees.
Well, yeah.
Do I know what that means?
Kudzu,
No.
Kudzu kills more
No.
trees. Look, I'm looking at English ivy right now on a nice little live oak. It's doing great.
That tree is not doing well.
It's doing so great. Look,
It's
if you
been-
guys could be here right now, you'd be looking at the greatest tree.
It's had so many, like it has 3 branches.
Yeah, because the rest of them had to get cut off because they were a threat to the human population. The tree, otherwise, is doing great. It's just a paraplegic. Paratreeplegic.
Arbor.
Paramedic.
I don't
Good
know.
song.
You're bringing it back to the rap.
Yeah.
Do you slide on all your nights like this?
Uh,
Oh, I do like that
probably
song.
85% of my nights, I
Oh,
guess.
so you might.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song. Though. Frank Ocean, best voice in R&B. Easy. Also underrated songwriter. But
True.
sounds like a topic for a boom pa another time. So Collier, Thatch Roofed Hut. Walk me through it.
Well, I built it by myself.
Okay, Russ. Okay, Russ, go off.
I cut through the forests of bamboo in Cambodia.
Favorite fast food place?
Yeah. Was that funny, Andrew?
That was so
All
funny.
right. Gentlemen, please.
I've regained my composure.
So, golf.
No, wait.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word golf?
Golf.
Tyler, the creator.
I think of like golfers.
Golfers.
You've got to kill all the golfers. But sir, if we kill all the golfers, this is a public golfers. Jesus Christ!
Get it? Because gopher and golfer both sound pretty crazy. Oh,
Welcome to the podcast.
hello.
I don't like that. I don't like these.
Josie, hello.
Pearson.
Who is this?
This is William. You're on Tourist the podcast.
Yes, you are.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Wait, hold up 1 second. All right. You're on Tourist the podcast.
Man, I'm glad I picked up the phone.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did pick up the phone. You're on Tourist the podcast.
This is a once in a lifetime.
Well,
delete this number.
This is just a great day.
This is
obviously.
our studio phone, so never call this number.
Would you like to make a donation?
Okay.
Hey, Maurice, track where this call's coming from.
Hey, Gladys, we got someone on the phone. No, but Josie, how's your day going?
It's been pretty swell, you know. A lot of chores for my mother, but you know.
So,
How's
Josie,
your day been?
you've heard of
Oh,
smooth
yeah.
jazz.
Have you heard of rough jazz?
That was my next question.
Yeah, of course.
What's your
Tell
then
us about
tell
it.
us about it.
I mean, it's just pretty rough, you know. I prefer the smooth stuff.
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked.
Oh, you should read into it, Andrew.
Well, you said you've heard about it, so why don't you tell us about it?
I mean, I haven't heard too much. Can't say it's on my playlist.
What is on your playlist? List out your playlist right now. Every song. Go.
You have-
you have
We're gonna
30
hang up.
seconds.
We're gonna hang up.
Maurice,
Hurry up.
have you
Go,
tracked the
go,
call?
Go.
Mercy by Kanye, you know. So Good by Big Sean.
Oh, man.
You gotta throw in some Ed Sheeran.
All right, we just got to keep her on the phone for another 30 seconds, and
All right,
Maurice
we're
will
pinging your
track the
phone.
phone.
We're pinging your
You
phone.
know?
We're the FBI.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, I
Shit.
hope you put duct tape over your forward-facing camera.
I mean, it's kind of being covered by my ear right now, so I feel like I'm good.
Oh, we're not even on speaker? We're not even there for everyone to hear?
I mean, unless you want my dog to hear, then yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
dog do you have?
obviously I
What
want
kind of
your
dog do you
dog to
have?
hear.
What kind of dog do you have?
Well, I have two. I have a Shih Tzu Maltese and a mutt.
So you got a pile of teas and a
I got a joke for you. I got a joke. You ready?
I'm so ready to laugh.
All right, a bulldog and a Shih Tzu have a baby. What's it called?
dog.
Bull-
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been Josie here on Tourist the Podcast. We're hanging up. Goodbye. That was good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
All right.
Oh, man.
Aren't
we awfully lackadaisical?
they're
That's a
gonna
good
say-
word. Andrew,
yeah.
can you define that for me?
I can, but I'm just not
lacking,
going to right now.
lacking in the days.
Yeah,
region.
when you know.
It's like February is lackadaisical because
yeah, it
it's-
lacks in days. It only has 28 of them, sometimes 29. But if you're a
You have to wait
leap
every
year,
4 years for that.
What's
I
your
mean-
favorite month?
Oh man,
September?
Because it's your birthday?
No,
Oh.
is the song by Earth, Wind, and
Do you
Fire.
remember?
Well, do you?
I don't.
What?
I certainly
No.
don't.
What's your
I
first
didn't.
memory? What's your first memory of
First memory
Yeah.
is I
Being
don't know.
thrust.
from your mother?
I was just
correct.
gonna leave it up to interpretation, but yeah.
No, just being thrust out the window.
Oh.
I mean, everyone knows I came out half dead, and all I wanted to suck for my mother's teat was black coffee.
Okay.
So-
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
a little much.
We know how my life goes.
We gotta talk about. Well, let's talk about what do teens nowadays partake in?
All those teen boppers, all listen to the hip hop music.
They all listen to hip hop music.
Yeah.
What do they all do?
No one listens to George Gershwin anymore.
What is something we can talk
wanna-
to them about?
Dance in the two-step.
Talk to the teens, relate to the teens.
I'm the king of the teens.
Is the bottom of is really cold? Dun, dun. I don't really know how that song goes. Anyway,
What do you think the teens would say about forward-facing hoodies? So you got
Oh.
one for the back of your head.
oh wait, speaking of good ideas, sheets that are connected to your bottom sheet so they never come untucked.
But then you just tuck
What?
it under the bed. That's
yeah,
that's
but
what
then
you
it comes
do.
untucked like once a week.
The elastic part does?
No.
You must have really crappy sheets.
No. All right. So you got the one sheet that goes over the mattress with the
Right,
elastic,
naturally.
and then you have the other sheet that like
Would you not feel like locked into your bed then?
I like feeling locked into my bed.
I just find it
Hmm.
annoying when my sheets come
Kinky.
untucked.
I feel like you'd have to fit it perfectly to your bed, and then I feel like you would never be able to like kick a leg out. You know, just kick a leg out like in
I
Kinky
kick a leg out
Boots?
the side, but it would only be tucked under the bottom. I mean, your sheet's already tucked anyway.
Right, but if they're connected, how are you kicking the leg out?
Well, it's only connected at the end. It's not all the way around.
It's not connected on the sides?
No.
Then what's the point? It's coming untucked already.
No, it's only coming untucked. Like my sheets come untucked at the end of my bed. And then I have to retuck them, lift the mattress, tuck them back under.
How do you get your sheets untucked at the bottom of the bed?
Like
Lays
I don't think I
mine
tuck
down.
them deep enough.
Oh, well, I do.
Do you put your sheets on your bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
What other problems in
you
your life can
inferring
be
there?
solved by pointless entrepreneurship?
I don't know. I'm about to give a phone call to a listener.
Ah,
Actually, I don't
very
know.
special lady.
Your call has been forwarded to
Or
an
not.
automated voice messaging system.
I'll call her back. She's on Do Not Disturb probably.
I hate it when Lindsey Vaughn doesn't pick up.
Yeah, Lindsey Vaughn. World famous poet of the slopes. Eat. Yeah. I really love that third dial tone, you know. Just a little bit different than all the other ones. I'm getting real tired real quick.
Your call
wanna
has
see a
been forwarded
movie?
to an automated voice messaging
How many
system.
movies?
We're leaving her a message. Chop, chop, chop.
404. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Oh my god.
Goodbye. So, movies
What movies are out right now that you want to see?
right now. I would like to go see Deadpool 2.
It was fine.
Did you see
Perfectly
Solo?
average. No, I don't really plan on seeing Solo in theaters.
I enjoyed. That's funny.
Oh, big fan out there. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Probably.
Oh my goodness. Okay, good deal. So yeah, I would like to see Deadpool 2. I just saw Isle of Dogs, even though I think that's been out of theaters for a while.
Fantastic. Wes Anderson.
I thought it was very
just a
good.
bomb. Oh, love that man. But do you think that movie appropriated Japanese culture?
Kind of. Not
Casually?
Really. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't.
I was at least glad that they hired Japanese voice actors
Yeah.
for some of the roles. I mean, Bryan Cranston is obviously an exception. So
He's
is
Japanese.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
Wow.
That's really awkward.
No, sorry, Bry.
He was actually all
Didn't
of
know
the
about it, man.
Japanese actors. So did you understand the Japanese parts?
Did I?
Yeah.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more into the dialects, so
You know those tracks where they play like
ASMR.
they play like sounds.
oh, everyone do their
Really
favorite whale
satisfying
noise.
sounds.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I hope everyone's soothed like I am.
That's what I fall asleep to. I have a
Sound
recording.
machine. Sound
no.
machine of whale noises.
No, he makes me come into his room every night and just scream. It's the most annoying thing, and
It's
it
the
puts him straight to
best.
bed.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I think it's because he thinks I'm boring. I try to tell him otherwise, but every time I try to talk to him, he just falls asleep. So, whenever you tell me. Yeah, see, there he goes again.
If you could see one concert right now, who would you go see?
Championship tour.
Arctic Monkeys.
Who's on that?
Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, SZA,
Wasn't
Isaiah
that
Rashad.
just here and you didn't go?
Forgot about it.
Tickets were not
How do you
that
forget
expensive.
about a Kendrick Lamar concert?
That's mad facts. I don't really know.
It was at Lakewood, though, so that's kind of
Yeah, that was the only thing. Kind of stopped
Um,
me from doing it right then and there. And I was also busy last Friday night. I can't even remember what I did. But so it must not have been that great.
Okay. Well, if you could have a voodoo doll and you knew someone had a voodoo doll of you, who would you entrust it with?
I would probably entrust it with myself.
Well, you can't keep your own voodoo dolls. It's rule number 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about
that person's calling
Well,
me.
I
ba-
think
that
that's rule
person's
number 3.
Person's calling me back. Plugging it in.
Do you remember? I like your ringtone.
Welcome to Torsa Podcast. How you doing today?
Boom!
I'm doing great. How are you?
So good.
So good. Just
So
like that
good.
B.O.B.
So good.
song. Oh.
I'm so happy the podcast
that
is
too.
happening again.
Oh, well, we're glad you're listening.
Well, we're going back to 5:05, whether it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. All right.
Wow.
So how's your life going?
You know, it's pretty good. I lost my voice kind of. I don't know how, but, you know, and I'm watching Friends, you know, such a good show.
Yeah, you know, whatever. How was the Indy 500?
Oh, it was great. Okay, so I bet on Pagano because I really wanted him to win.
Oh, but come
And
on,
he-
Will Powers is so good.
Okay, I love Will Power.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
'cause
great.
it was his first time winning the Indy 500. And he's been racing for 11 years.
I know, and
And-
he was a youngster on the. Did you ever watch IndyCar before that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I've
Because-
watched it since I was 5.
Really? Well, he's been my favorite for a long time, and I'm finally just glad he pulled through.
He's been your favorite, really?
Yeah, he has ever since. Well, I'm not that. The reason would be far too revealing and embarrassing. But yes,
Of course. Wait, do you like Elio? He got 5th, but he crashed. Okay. Also,
Yeah, I
so many
know.
cars were crashing because of how hot it was.
which is kind of ridiculous, but I don't know.
know.
I guess you can't expect anything in Indianapolis.
Does it
the
have to
city
do
of
with, does it have to
broken
do with
dreams.
their tires
Yes.
being?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Okay.
it
Yeah,
does.
their
'Cause
tires,
such
like their
high
back
speed and
tires
friction.
gave out.
Did you see Diplo perform?
Who?
Diplo, he played at the Indianapolis.
Oh yeah, at the Snake Pit.
Sure, yeah.
The
Yeah, no,
snake
there's like
pit.
this concert in the middle of the track, and there's like a concert, and then it's called like the Snake Pit, and then there's like a bunch of like tailgates like around it and stuff. It's like a bunch of college students. It was pretty fun.
Wow.
All right, we hung up on her, so that's
Holy
the end
crap!
of that one.
Ouch!
I was just rude.
Wasn't really feeling that.
I'm gonna fire her.
I'm sorry. Text message.
A text.
I am Demi Lovato.
We-
I am sorry, not sorry.
We left. Sorry. We went through a tunnel and it got disconnected.
I feel like Matthew McConaughey.
Driving around his Lincoln. No.
It's a Brockhampton line. But yeah. Oh, that's a thing we should do exactly right now. Everyone set the scene. All right.
I'm
Cut.
setting the scene.
Curtains draw. All you see is glassy still pool looking over the Austin skyline. Matthew McConaughey walks out of all glass French door
Sir, housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Dressed.
Not.
in a
Hou-
black on black
housekeeping.
suit
I'll come
in
back.
the water.
My bad, sir. I'll come back.
It's Matthew McConaughey said it's okay. Okay, so Matthew McConaughey is wearing a black on black suit. The car is just sitting on the water like it's the Jesus Christ of cars. It can drive on water and it can swim on land. Okay. Matthew McConaughey dives into the water. What does he do next, Collier?
Lincoln.
And what does he do after that?
Damn, I wish I'd had that housekeeping lady come in here. Room's a little messy today.
The ocean.
But he's in his car.
Yeah, he's thinking that. That's his last thought.
His last thought before driving off in his Lincoln.
He's like, damn, I'm going to die and my house is messy.
When I go for a swim in my Lincoln, I like to know I'm gonna stay pretty dry. But it's me, Matthew McConaughey, so everyone knows I don't want to stay.
I can't picture
dry.
Matthew McConaughey's face.
Oh, it's chiseled
Interstellar.
and beautiful.
I've never seen Interstellar.
Let's not make an emergency call.
McConaughey. Oh. No.
What do you mean no?
I don't think I've ever like I've seen him before. Wait, is he in the Chips movie, the newer one?
I don't know what Chips is.
Is a movie?
It's crazy.
Stands for California Highway
Yeah,
Patrol.
the movie's garbage. The old TV show is whatever.
I used to watch the TV show. Not like when it first came out. I'm not that old, but
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we don't want to reveal our age. All we know is Collier is a 45-year-old businessman. Collier, you have an Adam's apple. How'd that name come about? Tell me how you thought of it.
So Adam, you know
your
Adam,
guy. Yeah, I know he lives down the block.
your predecessor.
Yeah, he lives down the street.
Oh yeah. It was right down the street. I forgot about that.
Yeah, whatever. He
So
dumped Eve a long time ago.
He originally thought, I really like pears. And he was looking at me and he's like, hey, Collier, it looks like you have a pear in your throat. And I'm like, oh, wait, I do. So I was eating a pear and I spit the pear out. And he's like, oh, I'll call that an It's my pear that you took from me earlier this week. This is just stupid.
This all happened? That's what happened?
That is what happened. Let's make predictions for
For
how long until we do our next podcast.
Oh yeah. So so what I'm planning on doing is all right. I think the Alexa works now.
Alexa, what's up?
Good afternoon. It's 3:30 p.m. Here's the latest.
Shut up.
It's 85 and cloudy.
Alexa,
Today,
shut up.
Unresponsive. She gave you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, she just turned off. Okay, so back to predictions of how long this podcast will last. Or no, that's not what we're talking about. How long till the next podcast comes out. So I'm gonna drop the one we recorded the intro to tonight, maybe? Or should I wait till next Thursday?
Tonight.
I'll drop that one tonight. So we'll have one come out May 31st. Then I'll drop another one next Thursday, so 7 days from now. So I guess June 7th, there'll be a podcast out. And then you guys are gone till July.
Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
I think, because we're finally senior citizens now. You know, the AARP just sent us all of our letters. I think we're going to have a little bit hopefully a little bit
We're
of
gonna
spare
have some
time.
geriatric stuff going on
Oh
here.
yeah, a lot of since we're officially retired, I think we'll have some time to crank out some episodes.
hopefully.
Yeah. Hey Alexa, how much time am I gonna have to crank out episodes?
That was a good answer.
Blows me off like that.
Alexa. Hey Siri.
that's not a name I can respond to.
Oof. It's funny because I have a Siri speaker in my room too.
Hey Siri, say hi Alexa.
No
That-
bueno.
Didn't
Nope.
work.
They're
Mm-mm.
kind of beefing.
They're cold shouldering each other.
Yeah.
Oof.
I was about to say something real bad.
Don't do that.
Nah, kind of.
Alexa,
I'm
what's the
getting
weather
better.
like outside? The weather.
Currently, in Tucker, it's 85 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
Tucker.
Today, you can expect lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 87 degrees and a low of 72 degrees.
Alexa, what is the weather like in Myanmar?
Which location was that? I'm best with
Myanmar.
a specific city in Myanmar.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh man,
Call
you're
the
really
capital, the
screwing me
capital.
here. Ringa, is that the one?
Sorry, I couldn't find weather for the location I heard.
All right, whatever then.
She really kind of clapped back at you. She was
She
like, "Oh,
did.
you're gonna be tricky with me. I'll be tricky with you."
Yeah, she's like, you want to give me Myanmar? You really want to look a big tough guy? Nah, give me the capital of Myanmar. Like, come on.
Alexa, how
I bet you
old
still
are
call
you?
it Burma. I bet it's not even a recognized democracy in your system.
Alexa, how old are you?
In years, if you're counting, it's 3, since essentially I became me. Before that, I wasn't, which sounds quite unpleasant, because me is what I like to be.
Alexa, read me a poem.
I see a sea of sea green grass, dark as a bat's eye, floating, gloating, showboating, beneath the gentle waves like tiny baby fingers, massaging a kitty's back. Meow kitty, meow.
Alexa, read me Degrees of Gray in Phillipsburg.
I couldn't find degrees of gray in Phillipsburg.
You're worthless to me.
Hmm.
Tell me a joke, Alexa. Tell me a joke.
She didn't like you.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
How did the coffee get so strong?
How?
By doing the French
Oh.
press.
That's funny.
Haha.
Well, ask
you know
Siri
how
a joke
French
on your
are.
phone. Oh, hiccups.
Hey Siri, tell me a joke.
A doctor walked in to find a patient sitting on the exam table, with carrots sticking out of his nose and broccoli coming out of his ears. The doctor took one look at him and said, "Well, I can tell right away. You're not eating right."
Hey Siri, say hello Alexa.
Why did you unplug it?
I was gonna get it start doing the conversation. You
Can-
ever seen that?
Can they talk to each other?
Yeah.
Well,
What do you boys think about throwing knives?
throwing knives?
Yeah.
Like you're
them
trying to
better
throw
than
knives,
tossing
or
knives.
like
Nah, it's a concept, you know.
the
Like, they
people.
always there's always that one guy in the movie who throws knives.
I mean, I guess I don't really know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, you always got the gunslingers.
Yep.
Then you got the one guy, I hate to say it, usually who throws knives. But yeah, they always have the knife throwers. What do you think about? Is that just horribly impractical, or is it really entertaining?
It's kind of impractical.
I'd say. But what do I know? My knife slinging days are over behind me.
I feel like on the last podcast you talked about how your hand bled for a long time.
My hand?
Will you stop playing music?
Yes, that's copyrighted, definitely. And we're trying to get out here to make bank. We're literally filming this right now in a pod storage unit without AC.
It's so hot in here.
It's 217 degrees, and Collier refuses to turn on the electrical fan next to him because he says it's
too
bad for his
expensive.
hair.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, too expensive.
That too.
I hate electricity.
Yeah, we had to make a battery out of a potato.
We're currently running all of our equipment off of the cigarette lighter in Collier's car.
Now, speaking of me bleeding for a long time, you guys want to know how I broke my nose?
Tell us.
So I was talking to a friend, and
What's a good word for a friend?
friendo, amigo,
Friendos.
compadre,
What's a sophisticated word for a friend?
acquaintance,
Good one.
associate. Talking to an associate, and we were both outside of our luxury vehicles, and I, of course, turn around, recoil from the conversation because he was just so uncouth, and immediately drive the side of my nose into the door of my car, which snaps right the septum, which I've broken my nose 3 times prior to that, but it's never really snapped.
That's where it
Creates a
is.
hematoma, right? Big pool of blood, so it's stopping me from breathing out of my nose, which is just a blast. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So drop it down south. The stupidest way you've ever been horribly injured. Please.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
When I was 2 years old, a bookshelf fell on me and it broke my femur.
Just shattered it.
I guess so.
That sucks a lot because a femur is supposed to be the hardest bone to break and the hardest bone to heal.
Yeah. I had a body cast, belly button down.
Oh man, so you were just like getting waddled around?
I was 2. I could barely walk anyway.
So such an athlete.
What's your favorite sport to watch on television?
Competitive chess.
All right.
You don't like that?
You know, it gets good when they're doing their moves in under 30 seconds and they're really clocking in on
You're
time.
like bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam, bam.
That gets
bam.
intense. They get angry. And I love me some anger. But other than that, maybe college football or basketball or golf. I love golf, but that's a guilty pleasure. And in the darker days of my life,
Did you not play golf this year?
I did indeed play for the
team.
9th grade team.
Yeah, no, we live
Wait, so did you get like a state championship hat, or were you just not?
No, I did not. I was technically on. So we live in a resort community down in South Central Florida.
Okay.
And I played on, as everyone knows, I played on the travel team. Not the best one, but the second best one.
JV.
Unfortunately, there's only 2, so that also makes it the worst
Junior
one.
varsity is what he's saying.
That's right. I did. I don't know, a resort community in South Central Florida. Baghdad, Florida, if you must know. It's kind of near Ocala.
Oh, wonder what the weather is there.
Hey, Alexa, what's the weather like in Ocala, Florida?
In Ocala, Florida, it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 88 degrees and a low of 71 degrees.
Alexa, where do you store all this information?
I don't know that.
You don't know anything except for the weather in Ocala.
Interesting. What's your favorite watch brand?
Oh, it's such a good question. Cartier. I don't know how you say it.
Collier?
I like Omega.
Yeah, they're great as well. Do you ever read the IQ books?
No.
All right. Well, there's a little book series about like these junior spies or whatever, and the books are garbage, but they turned me on to Omega watches because the president of the United States used to give all of his cabinet Omega Seamasters in the books, and I was like, I want me a Seamaster, so I could be a real seaman. And yeah,
I think that would make you a real seaman.
I think that would. I think if I got a Seamaster, I could
You'd
be
a master of the sea.
Yeah, which makes me a
thereby
seaman.
a seaman.
Yeah. But other than that, probably, I don't know how to say it. Cartier. But yeah, I don't know. The rectangular faces are neat to me.
Ooh,
What about you, William?
I'm a Patek guy.
Patek, what?
Hublot.
Hublot, Audemars PA or whatever. I don't know.
AP.
Going to a drill bus at AP, yeah. On the water like a jet ski, yeah.
I'm surprised no one dropped Rolly.
I do like a Rolex, but I think if I was going to spend a lot of money on a watch, I get a Patek.
Interesting.
Rose gold.
How much is a lot of money on a watch?
$250,000.
How to you, William? How much is a lot of money on a watch?
I think like an adult man, when he buys a nice watch, probably spends between $10,000 and $20,000 on a watch.
Okay. My question is, because I'm not necessarily against it entirely. I think if you would ask me a year ago, I would have been. But how do you justify that purchase?
I think it's kind of a sign of like success, kind of.
But
or like,
so do you do it? Do you get the watch for yourself, or do you get the watch for
As a-
the image for how it makes you appear?
I don't know. I
For
just
myself.
I just got my watch fixed.
Okay. The Apple.
No.
Yeah, because I've only have one watch in my life, and it's this one I'm wearing. It's an old Timex Explorer with a cracked face. That's fantastic. And I mean, I don't know. I guess it does its job, but nothing else.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does it tell you the date?
Yes, but the date is wildly incorrect.
Hmm.
So I guess it only does half of its job.
Is the time right?
Well, yeah, it's right. Currently, it's set to London time though. So
Oof.
yeah.
Go off. Go off.
What time is it? Over in
It's-
old London town. It is coming on.
9:42. Is it 8:42 or 9:42?
Yeah, 8:42.
So I thought.
Well, this has been a great episode of Towards the Podcast. We're glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, how'd I close it off last time? A long time ago?
Maybe it was a club.
A club? All right, so what do we want this time?
How about-
Country club.
Hey, all right, sir. Now that we've calmed down, sir, can you move your car?
Can I move my So you think after all this time
Sir,
I've
we
come-
just listened to a whole podcast together. Can you move your car now?
Yeah, no, that was really special to me.
This is Towards the Podcast episode number 8.
But listen. If it was up to me, I would. But listen. My wife,
Ma'am,
my
stop reaching in
girlfriend
your
wife,
purse.
she
I
left.
just want to go home.
She left the light on. All right, and the car is it's dead. It's dead as a doornail.
Your battery's dead. Oh, that's all you had to say. We've been sitting here for an hour, and I could have just give you some cables.
But but it was the principle. All right, it wasn't the fact that my
You-
battery was dead. It
you
was the
got your
We
principle.
hazards-
have kids to go home to.
Hey, you wish we had kids to go home to. I wouldn't knock you up for $10,000. I wouldn't knock you up for a
What about
bigger watch.
$11,000?
Sir.
Knock me up? Is that how? Does your mother know you talk like that?
Yeah, she does. She taught me it.
Oh, sir. I just need you to move your vehicle. See, do you see this whole line of cars?
Yeah, I see this whole line of cars. My car is dead as a doornail. How many times do I have to say it? Once, twice, maybe?
I mean, you
Max?
got your hazards on, so
3
it's not that dead, huh?
I have my what on?
Your hazard lights? Sir?
Yeah, I have my hazard lights on. Of course, because safety first. What are you, a cop? No, clearly not. First, will they teach you at the academy?
What?
Safety first.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one.
okay. Well, I'm still gonna need you to move your vehicle, sir.
Oh,
so
yeah. I'll move my vehicle right after Tourist the podcast ends.
That's right. It's been another great episode. Thanks for listening. Episode 8 is now concluding.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Bada bim.
Ma'am, please.